Welcome once again. It's the What It Takes Radio Company, and we are connecting you with your audience, helping you bring your message to life. And today we're taking Monday for a kind of a live on-air radio program just for you. It's called Interesting Ideas, and we have some interesting ideas that'll be helpful for you today, I think. Yep, the Trump dance is going worldwide. And whether you like it or not, there are a number of good life lessons you can learn from that. So with your permission, let me tell you just a few. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Interesting Ideas with Stan the radio man. Interesting ideas, informative ideas, intriguing ideas, challenging ideas, instigating ideas, all kinds of ideas, and hopefully something that from time to time will make you smile, and sometimes at the same time help you to learn a few lessons, or at least try to say, maybe that could be helpful or useful to know. Well, this is Monday, and it's the week of Thanksgiving. It is a week where I celebrate my favorite holiday. That's right, Thanksgiving. A thankful and grateful heart is seldom a fearful heart. And let's be thankful. And the reason I love the holiday is even though they do Black Friday and they try and do it all kinds of food and football, it's hard to steal this day away from what it really is. And that is a day to give thanks to God. Start with God. And then perhaps to give thanks to a lot of other people in your life. I've oftentimes said that one of the things I encourage people to do, and I've done it for years, is on Wednesday of this day, make a habit of just calling up some people and leave a message. If they answer the phone, fine, but just say, "Hi, I'm Stan, and I was thinking of you because tomorrow is Thanksgiving Day, and I just wanted you to know that I'm thankful for you, for your business, for your help, your support, whatever." And just hang up if you got a voicemail, or see what the conversation does. Don't try and pitch them. Don't try and sell them. Don't try and get a referral or a recommendation. Just give thanks. And let people know that you are thankful for them. And so that's one of the things I have kind of put into my log sheet on Monday to get ready to do that on Wednesday. And so we'll take some time to just call people up and say thank you. And then we're ready for the holidays of the year because we've started it out right. We have a lot to be thankful for, and that kind of spirit can help us get ready for maybe we are going to do more than survive. We are going to try and thrive. Right. In a 25. Thrive in 25. Okay? Let's see if we can do that. Hey, the topic obviously is meant to get your attention, and of course that's what I do because I'm a broadcaster. I've been 45 some years in the radio, and obviously somewhat the entertainment performance business. And so I think it's fun to talk a little bit about one of the great performers, and of course that is the president-elect Donald Trump, and of course now the Trump dance is sweeping the world. And obviously it makes thousands and millions of people happy, and they think it's fun and everything like that. And obviously a lot of people who don't like Donald Trump, they are in a state of, why? Why is he getting all this free publicity and all these good vibes and everything else like that? But it is happening, and first rule of marketing, life lesson. The object of good marketing is to make people smile. If you can get people to smile, things will go much better for you. And so, can I give you a few lessons from what Donald Trump can teach us? Now, one of the things I've always taught, and in fact, I'm going to talk about it on another subject, which is I can always learn from somebody. I can learn something from somebody, even the people I don't like or maybe even dislike or who've done bad things to me. I can always learn from other people. And I can always learn from the situations that I have been put in. And today I've got 2 or 3 very difficult situations I have to deal with. Uh, I believe I'll get them solved. I need to, but I can always learn from them. And I'm going to see if I can be pretty good at doing that. Well, one of the things, as I said, we can learn some life lessons from Donald Trump's dance. Uh, Obviously, he's making people smile, making people happy, making people forget about all of the other stuff in the world. He's making people smile. Great marketing. But you have to understand a rule of life right now. And this is where I'm trying to help you understand. The world has changed, but it's been changing for 100 years. And that is when they first invented radio in 1920. The mass media, we have to learn how to use the radio, the television, the video, what I call the mass marketing performance media. And I don't care what job you have, whether you are a plumber or a pastor. Um, you have to at least understand that that's the world of business and commerce and life we live with. And you will also know, and this is oftentimes very hard for people, is if once you decide to do that, whether you're, let's say, a plumber or a pastor, that once you enter into the mass media, uh, you also have to understand that people don't want to be preached at. They don't want to be yelled at. They don't want to be sold. They want to be informed. They may want to be learn something new. They may want to get some instruction that'll help them make more money, have more fun, and have a better life. And they want to be entertained. Uh, we have a desire to be entertained. And so what's hard is for the teachers and the pastors and all the very serious people to understand is that once they do this, they have to have a touch of entertainment. TOE. At least put your toe into a touch of entertainment. Doesn't mean you have to be funny and humorous and a comedian, but something has to be there that has a toe, just a toe, a touch of entertainment. That's the way it works. So I hope that might be helpful. And that's what Trump will play to the max because that's who he is. He's a performer. He's an entrepreneur. He's a showman. He's a salesman. He's also politically and personally a bit of a warrior. And so this is what we're going to get. We're going to get 4 more years of what he does. And whatever he does, he'll probably do it well because he works very hard at doing it well. You may not like it. You may hate it. You may disagree with it. But this is what has been decided in the United States for 4 years. And as he would say, we will see. And, being able to understand that life is a lot of we will see, that we live with uncertainty about so many things. And once you begin to say, there's very few things that are very certain in life. And the ones that are, you better learn them. But to be able to live and deal with uncertainty and adversity and be able to have qualities of resilience, that's very important. Secondly, the song is the YMCA song. Do you know that? YMCA. Do you know what YMCA stands for? Well, A lot of you do. A lot of you don't. We think of the Y. Okay, the YMCA. Well, actually, it comes from the term. It was the Young Men's Christian Association. That's right. It was a movement in the early part of the past century, in which a Christian group said, "How can we help young men, many of them who are, leaving the farm and going into the big city to, you know, make their fortune, build their career, get involved in business. And since they are leaving the farm, they're leaving, going into a city they don't know. Where are they going to live? They can find an apartment. Where are they going to find friends and meet people?" And these people put together the Young Men's Christian Association. And it was a place where there was recreation, swimming pool where you can learn to swim, a gymnasium where you can exercise, a lobby where you can entertain friends, and then there's where you can play billiards or pool. You had to call it billiards. Sometimes calling it pool was not. That was where pool was played in bars and saloons, but billiards could be played in the YMCA. And the top floors were one room, a little apartments. Yeah, where a place to sleep, a place to do your work, a place to leave your clothes. There was no bathroom. The bathroom was down the hall. And when you wanted to go to the bathroom or get a shower, you had to go down to the bathroom, the restroom, the toilet, and there you had to learn how to get along with other people. The YMCA. Uh, those were good things, and in fact, today we probably could use more of what the YMCA was all about. And then out of that, interestingly enough, many people have heard of Dale Carnegie, the gentleman who has revolutionized many, many years ago, still after 80 or 90 years, how to win friends and influence people, how to learn how to be successful, have the social and personal skills to make it in the marketplace. Well, as I oftentimes tell people, you can learn a lot from Dale Carnegie because that book, which was written over 80 some years ago, is still a bestseller. Now, one of the things we're doing is a group of people like me, and we're going to try and update the book because it was written in the 1930s and a lot has changed for radio and television and the internet. See if we can update how to win friends and influence people. And if you would like to be a part of that project, it could be fun and it could be profitable. That's what we want it to be: fun and helpful and useful and practical and profitable. We want to make some money doing it because we're helping people have a better life and make some money. So if you'd like to learn more about that, we call the impact zone. How to make an impact, not just how to win friends and influence people. We're going to talk about how to make friends. Don't just win friends, make friends. And how do you do that? And then how do you make an impact in the world today so that you can do good things? That's right. You make an impact so that you can do good things. That's the deal. We don't want people making an impact by doing bad things. Okay. That book was written. No, it was performed. In effect, Dale Carnegie was learning himself how to make it, and so he decided to give little presentations in the evening to some of the young men at the Y. And in back, he was able finally to hire a stenographer. Remember, someone who took shorthand. Do any of you remember the idea of learning how to write shorthand the way a secretary would do? Even when I was in high school, shorthand was a skill that they taught us. Uh, uh, Unfortunately, or fortunately, most of the people who took shorthand were the girls who expected that they might be secretaries. And that was a skill they might need if they were a secretary or what later becomes an administrative assistant. But there were always some boys or young men who decided that that might be a handy skill. But, and then from the notes she took, he took it and had it typed up and edited, and it became a book. He didn't write the book, he performed it, and someone captured it and made it into something useful, practical, and helpful. Maybe you should think about that. That very thing that happened at the Y, in which someone shared freely the wisdom, insight, and truth they had, it was captured, someone wrote it down, and then it was shared with others through a book, and then it was shared with others through other performances as, Dale Carnegie made the circuit all around the world and established franchises, which still exist today. There we go. All of that we can learn from the fact that Donald Trump's dance is making the rounds and making its mark in the world today. Just thought I would enjoy sharing those stories with you. I hope they have been helpful and useful to you. That's right. Yep, it is indeed, the Trump dance. It is the YMCA song, and it is all coming together to help you learn how to make your mark in life, business, and the marketplace. I'm Stan Houston. I'm a business performance coach. I'm a broadcast communicator and teacher and trainer, and I can help you help others to make your mark in the marketplace. I can get you live and on the air. I can help you build a business. I can help you do well. I can help you do the things that are necessary so that you can live well and share that goodness with others, and perhaps even have a touch of the spirit force, because that's also true. It's also very true. Don't ever forget that. You can't do it yourself. You have to surrender yourself to a spirit force in some way. And we can tell you more about that if you want to know more. All the best and all the blessings to you. Till next time, interesting ideas, transforming ideas, the Jesus Entrepreneur Experience podcast. All of those things are coming your way from me, Stan, the Radio Man. Bye for now.